What's this made out of?
Plastic. But
So we'll ban plastic straws, but we're going to keep this. We're going to keep producing these. We're here at the climate change strike. I'm Stephanie Hamill with the Daily Caller. We're asking people what their climate change sins are, and we're also trying to find out what exactly they like about the Green New Deal. What's your biggest climate change sin?
I try my best.
I actually live in Frederick but work in Annapolis, so I drive about an hour and a half every single day.
I live in the US, but I'm from the UK, so in the last couple of years I've done a lot of transatlantic flights.
Maybe it shouldn't take us an hour to get somewhere or 6 hours to get to Europe. It should take us 13 days because we're traveling to a totally other country, a totally other location.
I did try and look at the trains to San Francisco from DC, and it's just like, would take 2 days, and I guess there's some people out there who would say, well, you can still do that, like what's the excuse?
We're not really going to have much of a country left in the next 50 years if nothing is done about the climate.
What's this made out of?
I'm not sure.
Is this plastic?
This isn't mine.
Okay. We're at a climate march, and you're wearing plastic.
Yes,
Or something made from fossil fuels.
it's possible. That's why we have to change our systems so that it's easy and accessible for people to not wear plastic.
So would this be one of your climate change sins?
The comfort level that we expect now in our first world country is just not realistic.
I think my big sin is baths. I love bubble baths. I work in advocacy and activism all day, every day. And so for me, I take a long, hot bubble bath to kind of unwind and recharge.
I use a lot of paper towels, so I could, and other things like tissues.
Every day has to be like today.
I gave up car. I'm only using public transport, and overpopulation is also a big problem. So if I'm ever going to be a mother, definitely I'm going to adopt an orphan who needs love.
What is this made out of?
I think it's some sort of nylon, but then as you can see, they're orange kind of wedges.
Okay.
So they number each wedge, paint. These are hand painted, and there's like a rolling heat lamp contraption to properly dry the paint. Then it's sewn together with a special stitch to be more airtight and some seam sealer, and then touch-up paint along the edges. So lots of time and love from the Artists Guild has gone into this. So glory to them, and I am just grateful I get to deploy these.
It's beautiful, but is it a little bit hypocritical to bring something made of fossil fuels to a climate change march?
It's a question that comes up a lot. Oh, well, you drive a car, so shouldn't you go live in the woods in Hawaii or something like that? So I would say that's a short-term myopic vision. That in the short term, yes, I'm going to have to drive a car. Yes, I'm going to use oil-based. But we have to envision and move rapidly towards the next level to get us off.
I don't drive all that much. I work from home. I'm a vegetarian. I think maybe I could cut back on maybe some of the dairy. I consume a lot of dairy, and I know that has a greater carbon footprint than being a vegan. So I may try some veganism.
What's this made out of?
plastic. But
So we'll ban plastic straws, but we're going to keep this. We're going to keep producing these.
yeah, I know. But that's one of the unfortunate things. If you go to a store, if you buy products every day, if you buy food, you have to buy something with plastic in it. There has to be a change there. Maybe we need to have some kind of way of bringing our own containers, and then we can pick up fruits, nuts, and certain things that we can actually pick up, like they did in the old days.
Yeah, like they bring the milk bottles and then they fill the milk bottles, because a lot of the things that we use are made of fossil fuels. Like everything that you have on this thing, what I have on, and you know, a lot of people can talk about making a difference, but if we continue to purchase those items, we're part of the problem.
Exactly, all of it. It's so massive. We don't realize that every day we're buying stuff. Plastic this, plastic that, even the smallest little wrapper. But it's hard for the consumers to make a change if they need the products.
All the solar panels. If you